Franchisees are the biggest investors in the franchise industry. And this is because franchisees are the ones who are purchasing franchises, paying those franchise fees, buying the places where the franchises do their business, and putting all of their money into it to invest in the businesses moving forward. In fact, that's how the franchise model works. A successful small business owner decides that it's time to spread the business out, and the successful small business owner doesn't have the money needed to expand. So that person turns to the franchising industry and gets franchisees to invest in their particular business to make that business work, make it move forward into territories across the United States. That's the brilliance of the franchising system. And that's what got me all excited about franchising. In fact, at the time when I was about to purchase a franchise, I had someone who I really, really trusted who was a graduate from Harvard, the Harvard Business School. And he's the one that introduced me to franchising. He told me about the subject. He told me that, you know what, the reason why a franchise would be perfect for you, Anne, is because you're a hard worker. You know how to make things happen. You're one of those people who can do just about anything, but you're missing the resources, the connections, the friends, everything that you need to really make it get off the ground. If you buy a franchise, all of those things will come to you because it's through the franchise that you will be able to get the support you need in order to build a business of your own. And he said to me, and I agreed, Anne, you're completely capable of building a business of your own if you have the support that you need. And then he told me all about the FDDs and the regulations and how to make sure I wouldn't be defrauded and how to look for a franchise that would be good for me. And I believed him because you know what? The concept of franchising is brilliant. It's no surprise that the United States is using this model in order to help small businesses spread. This is what we need. And of course, I'm supportive of that. I want business to spread. I want it to be a good thing. But right now, what is happening is not what my friend who graduated from the Harvard Business School thought. What's happening is because the United States is allowing the franchise system to self-regulate, franchisors have figured out how to make their money most effectively off of the franchisees. So instead of the money for many of the franchisees, of course I'm not talking about everyone, I think we can all pretty much say the McDonald's is a very legitimate franchise, and it's not, as far as I know, it doesn't have any of these problems, but I obviously couldn't afford a McDonald's franchise, but these franchises really need to move forward with the support of the franchisees as the main investors making it happen. Now, that would all be good if there were enough regulation to prevent the franchisors from taking advantage of the situation and taking advantage of the franchisees. And right now, that regulation isn't there. So what we have is a system in which the franchisors are using what they have been given to make the most money possible, and franchisees are the investors. What we want is to correct this system so that the money that is coming to the businesses, to franchises, is coming from consumers who are purchasing the goods the franchises sell, and therefore the franchisees are making money, and then they're giving their money in royalties to the franchisors. That's how it should be working. And when it is working like that, then we will be able to say that the franchise system in the United States is a legitimate system. But right now, that's not what's going on because the regulation isn't in place to protect the relationship between the franchisor and the franchisee to make sure that it's fair for both of those parties. And without that regulation, the franchisor takes advantage of their power advantage and exploits the franchisee. Again, keep watching my videos. I'm going to go into specifically how this happens, and the solution is for the Senate and the House to put some legislation in place that will make this system work for all parties and will help the business of the United States be legitimate. And if you're a franchisee and you're watching this video right now, please write to your senator. You can Google online to find out what your senator's phone number is. You can call your senator's office. In general, they will take a message, but they will also ask you to leave a written message for your senator through your senator's website. please do that, because this coming Wednesday, probably it's already happened by the time you've watched this video, a senator from Nevada is about to introduce a bill to the Senate floor that will be it's going to do a little bit to help franchising. Not nearly enough, but Congress doesn't even know that this problem exists because franchisees are being quiet. More about that soon.